Hi, Grace. You're muted. Oh, I can't hear you. All right. So, when you went over let's see, the week before Thanksgiving, I sent you out a couple of videos that had, that I made, and then it had some PowerPoints along with some little fun video stuff and all to reinforce that solfege, okay, where we're dealing with the syllables and all. When we're dealing with solfege, or we're dealing with numbers like we do our 1, 1, 2, 1, when we're dealing with singing those items, what are we basically doing when we're doing that? What are we trying to establish? What do you think? Let's look a minute. Let's look a minute. When you've got do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do in the syllable names, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in numerical names, and let's say key of C, and let's put C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right, we've got that in the letter names. What is that telling you? What do you see when you see that? What do you see? I know you see something.
There's a pattern.
Okay, what is the pattern?
It starts with 1, or like on the letter names and the syllable names, it starts with 1 and ends with the same one that it started with.
Okay, all right. So you have, here comes Xander and Savannah. Okay. So we see, hey, Xander. Oh, he's still connecting to his audio. Savannah, morning. I have to see your faces now. That's the purpose of a Zoom, so I can see your faces because I haven't seen them in 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks, whether you're having a bad hair day or not. So Xander and Savannah, let's see your precious faces. Isaac's even got a baseball cap on, so we won't see his bad hair day. All right, so we've got this pattern going on that the first one and the last one's the same letter name. What are these right here? What would we call that? What kind of letter names are those? When they go one right after the other, what's it called? Starts with a C. Consecutive. All right? So you've got your consecutive letter names going on there. All right? So now in the key of C, do we have, as you notice right here, do we have any sharps or flats?
No.
No. We're all white keys, right?
Yes,
okay, so then that tells me, let's draw these here. In my key sign, I have nothing. So that's telling me I'm in the key of C. All right? So how many letters are in the music alphabet?
7.
What are they? What are they?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Duh. There you go. And then what happens? Then what happens?
It starts over.
We start all over again. Okay. Now then, so when we're looking at this and we see, okay, there's our notes written out on the staff. There's our letter names written there. There's the numerical name. There's the solfege, the syllable names. What are we establishing there? Think boxer. What do you have to know when you're singing or playing a piece before you can do it? The key you're singing in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the key you're singing in. Now, y'all just jump on in there, you know, when it's time to answer a question. If it's wrong, okay, we'll find out what the right answer is, all right? Xander, you and Savannah need to unmute so you can join in the festivities. Okay, so we are in the big major key of C, all right? Got it? Okay, y'all gotta do more interaction than what you're doing. Okay, this is driving me nuts, okay? At least yesterday we had interaction, so I know you can interact. I know it's early in the morning, but, okay. So, when we're doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, in those PowerPoints and in those videos that I sent you, it talked about how it started. Do you remember how it started? That was past yesterday, right? In the amongst the monks, all right, the music guy, he wanted to teach them, you know, their songs. They sung their prayers, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They sung their prayers, and he wanted, instead of just doing the same thing, he wanted to make it even more beautiful. So he assigned pitches to the different words, because, you know, just like anything that starts now in music, we've got sometimes we start with just a poem, or we start with a phrase, or we start with a sentence that takes us on a road to developing that song. Or it might be a memory, or it might be something that happened to us, good or bad. That they start writing the lyrics a lot of times before they write the words, right? Well, when they write the words, you know, back then they had to use that good old thing called a quill and black ink that they made out of berries, Indian ink. And so when they made and created those things on there, they started doing shapes. Well, let's just look a minute. Right here. Share screen. Here we go. Google Drive. So excited I've learned how to do this. It makes me bad. I mean, oops. Here we go. Whoop, wrong one. Bam. Here we go. Boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Here's my PowerPoint at. Well, where'd he go? Maybe he's in here. Okay, let's go right here a minute. Ooh. Let's look at this just a minute. Good morning, kiddo. All right, we went through the songs. That's not what I'm looking for. Let me go to my drive and I will find it quicker. Boing, boing, boing. Here we go. Whoa. What in the flip doodle is that? Oh, great. I can't find it. Lovely. Okay, well, we're not gonna waste time on that. Okay, well, now where'd y'all go to? Oh, here you are. There you are. Okay, now, so let's go back just then as we look at these, and they would make shapes. You know, we went through in that video, in one of the videos where we did the song from Sound of Music. The do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. That song helps you remember how we pronounce these syllables, because we've got do, we've got ray. The E is pronounced as an A. Remember that. The I is pronounced as E. The A is pronounced as A. The I is pronounced as E. So we've got do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now then, let's review back on the hand signals, okay? So you're gonna start here. We're gonna do double hand, okay? Might help you in learning them quicker and doing double hand. So here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do it again. Savannah, Xander, I can't see you. Are you doing it? Go again. And do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Okay? Got it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Pull up your, if you can, pull up your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, have a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you'd even say it glows. Or I'll pull up mine. How about that? Can you see that? Can y'all see it? Say yes or no.
No.
Can't see. Do what? Y'all can't see my screen? Eek, oh noble ones. Oh, there's somebody. There's a chatter. Who's chatting to me? My computer will not let me turn on my screen. Well, bummer.
I need you to go up yonder to the red building and find a lid to this container so I can get it put up. And then I'll be done with that stuff. And then that way I can make two things of this back in here for you to work on later this afternoon or tomorrow, whatever. Once I'm feeling good, I need to make use of it.
Okay, so now then, well, fiddle. Maybe this. Host can share. Okay. Let's try this. See if that works. No. Whoops. Fiddle. Okay, now can you see it?
No, ma'am.
Well, shoot. Okay, so I had to figure out how to share your screen with everybody else. Why is that not? It says share screen. Multiple sharing. Share it, okay, whatever. All right, so can you pull up your Rudolph? In your Google Classroom? Yes? Okay. So as you look there in your Google Classroom and you pull up that Rudolph, you'll see at the top, I have put in the key of C major. Do you see that? Is it showing in red?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
good. All right. So you see the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then you see where I've put the solfege underneath it.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am. Yes.
why do you think that why would we need, what would be the purpose of putting in syllables if we knew the letter names? What would it be as a help to you? What do you think it would be helping you do? Maybe learn the melody quicker? Sometimes when you're used to hearing what the interval is through solfege or even through numbers, your ear gets tuned to those certain intervals. What did we say an interval was?
Distance between two notes.
Distance between two notes, okay? So as you see there on your Rudolph, I have put in the syllables underneath the letters, though it's showing you the letter names as far as A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. It also, I put underneath in red the syllable names if it were done in solfege. Okay? So when you start singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, then if you were to start out singing it in syllables, what do you think people would think? She's lost her flipping mind. What is she doing? I don't have a clue of why is she singing these syllables? That ain't the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Well, when we're learning a song, no matter what song it is, whether we know the song or not, but more so if we don't know a song. And if we put down on our letters, if we know first of all, we write down the scale name, and then we write down do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, to know which letter name. Now here again, it's not which note on the staff, it has to be this certain A or this certain D or this certain B, because when we do solfege, it's just like writing a scale for anything else. Every note, every letter that's in that scale, no matter where it is on the piano, just like when, if we were in the key of G and we had an F sharp, then we know that at the beginning of the piece of music, it's going to have a sharp sign at the very beginning. And it's going to tell us that every F, no matter where it is on the piano, is going to be played sharp, right? it's not going to have a sharp sign by every F in the piece of music, because it's an automatic known that when I see it in that key sign, that it's going to be, every F is going to be played sharp, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the key of C, we don't have to worry about that, do we? We don't have any sharps, we don't have any flats. All we have is the white keys. So every C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is going to have an assigned syllable. Do is always going to be your key name. If you need to write that somewhere, if you need to embed it in your head, do is always going to be your key name. Whatever do is, that's the key you're going to be singing in. So here in Rudolph, I put us in the key of C. So do is C. Ray is what letter name?
D.
D. Me.
E.
Fa.
F.
Yes.
Do is what?
G.
E. A.
La.
Law.
B.
T.
Do is what? C. Okay. Always remember that seventh scale degree. The seventh scale degree, which is, in this case, is T, which is B. It's known as a leading tone because it's leading you to C. Listen at it. Did I finish it? What did I end on? Count them as I play this time.
T.
T.
Which
Yeah.
is what scale degree? What's the scale degree?
7.
7, okay? Leading tone. Did you feel a finalizing going on there? Did you feel like, okay, I can walk away from that, boom?
No.
No.
Or I need to hear one more note to finish it. Okay? That seventh scale degree also is used in helping us transition going from one key to another key, because it's leading us to somewhere, okay? Any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Can you see your Rudolph,
Yes, ma'am.
your music paper? It looks like this. Okay, y'all can see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're gonna sing it on syllables. Hot dog. All right, let's try it. La ti do la fa ti so mi la fa re la so do la fa ti so mi la fa re mi so la so mi la ti do ti la so. Turn your page and do la so mi do la so sol, la, sol, do, ti. Fa, sol, la, re, ti, la, sol. Sol, la, la, mi. Do, la, mi. Uh-oh. Do, la, sol, la, do, ti. Fa, sol, fa, re, ti, la, sol. Sol, la, re, do. La, do, la, mi, so. Fa, la, fa, mi. Whoops, I'm turning the page. Mi, re, sol, la, ti, ti. Do, ti, la, fa, re. Sol, la, mi, do, la, sol. Sol, la, do, ti. Fa, sol, fa, re, ti, la,
So,
do, la, re, do. Sol, la, re, do. Fun is that?
it was kind of fun.
What?
It was kind of fun.
Y'all are afraid to sing, weren't you?
No, not really.
Boy, Xander, where were you? I was ready to hear your low, deep voice down there. Low, 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 party. Didn't hear you, Xander. Just FYI. Okay, so what I want you to do is to study this. Think about as you are looking at the solfege and looking at the scale. A lot of times when you look at music, you're going to see a lot of patterns that they use when they're writing their music. For example, look at your first two lines there. Are they almost exactly the same in Rudolph? La, ti, do, la, fa, ti, so, mi, la, fa, re, la, so, do, la, fa, ti, so, mi. When you see rhythms, when you're seeing pitches, and you know, there's a lot of people who grew up on solfege that they will write that before they'll write actual pitches down. They'll hear those intervals before they will hear specific keys that they want to put it in. Because you could take any of these in solfege and you could change it to another key, and guess what? The solfege is not going to change. It's going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to change is what? Your letter names. Your letter names is the only thing that's going to change because you're going to a different key. But guess what? Your solfege is not going to change. Your numbers are not going to change. Only thing that's going to change is going to be your letter names, your pitches. Okay? So that's where your do suddenly goes to different scales and different key names on that. Now, in solfege, do we have those chromatics? Which would give us, do we have a chromatic scale in solfege? Yeah, we do.
Yes.
I'll give you a heads up. And it's really fun to do because you do those tite-ta-to-tus, you know. You're doing all these E-A-I-O-U, almost like doing your vowel sounds when you are going up and you're going chromatic. But we'll get into that sometime during our lifetime. I hope it's not, I hope it's in person and not Zooming and all, because this drives me crazy. I need to have you warm body in my class so I can hear you and see you, and I can see your little minds going, she has totally lost me, or, oh, I think I get it. I think I got that part this time. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is go back over the videos I sent you, PowerPoints and videos, and go back over this. And fun stuff. Just sing those syllables on your famous Christmas song that you love to sing, as in Rudolph. And your sister has got a different one, Grace. So y'all have two that you could sing. Isaac, your brother's got a different one too, that y'all could be doodling around on that solfege in those different Christmas songs, okay? Thanks for getting up early this morning. I wish I could have sang Savannah and Xander, but I understand. Oh, there's Ariana. Ariana, where you been? Uh-oh, she doesn't have a microphone. Do you have a face, Ariana? Hello, Ariana, do you have a face? I can't see you, Ariana. Okay, I'll have this put on your Google Classroom so you can go back and watch it and see your lovely faces on it. No. And see where, if there's anything on here that just totally put you in left field, all right? If so, shoot me a text, or shoot me not a text, shoot me a email, okay? Check your Google Classroom, make sure you're up to date. I'll be updating iNow this weekend. So you kind of see, oh, I don't have a grade for that. I must not have done that yet. I need to do that, okay? 2 more weeks of school. That's it for this semester. Scary. And we're all praying. We're all back in school January the 5th. Warm bodies, normal situation. The only good thing about Zoom is we don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. I can see people's mouths. I can see people's faces. Okay? All right. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.